brown sugar. Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. We're just looking for some ingredients down here. This is just going to be a quick live stream. I got family over and stuff, but I have to make my pie. I haven't been feeling well, so I was late to make my pie. That's the white flour. I need the white flour. There it is. There's the white flour. Okay. So I'm trying to put a pie crust together. I did 2 massages I did one for my brother the other day. It's really hot in here because of the oven going. Let me just take my sweater off, I guess. Yeah, I did one for my brother the other day, and then another one for my auntie. Oh, so I did a 1-hour massage and then a 2-hour massage, and now my shoulders and everything are like dead. Here, I don't like to be like bare, so I'm gonna just throw a short sleeve sweater on. My tripod also just broke, so I don't kind of tripod. This live stream is going to be hit or miss because my tripod just snapped. Like the bottom piece that holds it on, the piece on the bottom here, just like snapped off when I was trying to put it on. So I don't know what that's all about. So I have to kind of just lean it. I'm just leaning my phone up here. Oh. Yeah, we're going to throw a pie crust together. Hi, Aria. How are you? Oh, let's just go. Oh, there we go. Here. Just throw a vest on because I don't like just like basically my undershirt. So, my undershirt. Oh, it's just too hot in here with the oven going for the turkey. Okay. So we're going to, put together a little pie crust here. Let me put on all messages so I can see you guys. Oh. How do I fix that? Hold on. Filter all. There we go. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it's going to be hard for you to see because I can't position y'all right with not having a tripod. But that. So we're making our own crust right now for the pie. So I need like 2 sticks of butter-ish. This is my recipe over here. Hi, Looney. Looney's here. Yeah, like a 1/2 cup of butter. And then I use my, what's it called? That should work. It's like a stick. Hold on, Looney wants to come in. Looney! Hi, Courtney. How are you? Hi. Come on in. My family's here, so it's a little loud in the background. When you put a bunch of Italian people together, it gets kind of loud, so don't mind that. And yeah, we're just going to try to put a pie together here, and then I have to go. Alright, let's see. Do I have my... I also want my coconut oil, coconut butter or whatever, coconut oil. Where is it? Where is it? This side. My sugar. Which is sugar, regular sugar. Maybe on the other side. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It might be in the pantry. Let me go peek in the pantry. I got, family, so I can't bring the camera with me. I just bought oil. I don't know where it is. I swear I just bought coconut oil, but I don't know where it is. So it's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, yep, it is in here. It's just hiding. It toppled over. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain today, guys. I'm hurting. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. Bye, Johnny. No spamming, please. Let's hide. You're getting time out for spamming. Please no spamming, mister. Okay. I need something else for my neck. Oh, I'm dying, guys. I'm like really in a lot of pain today. I didn't even get up until like 12, and then my family were getting here at like 1. Hello, Johnny. There's another Johnny. I'm gonna put some lotion on my neck because I'm dying. Oh. Hello, Junie, I am. Anmal from Pakistan. Hi from Pakistan. We're in the U.S., so we have Thanksgiving today. So we got family over. We make a big turkey. It's in the oven behind me. And yeah, I'm late with my pie, so we're trying to throw a pie together for dessert for later. All right, there's my cinnamon for the pie. But right now we're trying to get the butter together. Here, we wash my hands again. I'll get medicine with my stuff. Oh. I'm all scramble brain today. Drink. Oh. Okay, so you like me, sister? Well, thank you. Let's have a sip of clearly Canadian. Okay, so I'm gonna put my half a stick of butter in there. Or sorry, my full stick of butter. This makes 2 pies, by the way, so it's gonna make 2 pie crusts. So it might seem like a lot of butter, but it goes in between 2 pies. Just chop all the butter up. Oh, everything I do is hurting me. I get like some... I can't even cut my I can't even cut the butter. I'm like in so much pain. My muscles are all worn out. 3 hours of massage this week. The past couple days, I'm dying. God. Okay. What are we doing? Moira says, what are we doing? We are making a pie, a pumpkin pie with fresh pumpkin from my garden. Which the pumpkin's already cooked, so we already pre-cooked the pumpkin. I was kind of debating whether to go live or not, so I did a couple things already. The pumpkin is already cooked, and I already put it through the blender with some evaporated milk, so it'll be easier when we get to that part, like making the filling and stuff. I've already got the filling kind of started. Chopping up butter right now. You can't see what's going on the floor there, but sorry, I don't have a tripod. I'm using like my coin jar to hold my phone in. Because it's the change behind me. It's hard to angle it in a way that y'all can see what's even happening here when I'm on the table here. Okay. So make little butter chunks, and then we're going to put these into our KitchenAid mixer.
Is this turkey coming on?
I don't know. Go check. Is the thing pop yet?
I'm looking for the oven light.
Oh.
I still can't.
Oh,
there it is. It's, I don't know, put the lid on it. When do you take the lid off?
I have no idea. Probably at the end, you just let it brown, I don't know.
Timer still doesn't have it, so I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just curious.
So you were out there doing the chicken thing?
Installed it, came in, had a couple more meatballs. I'll go back out.
Sounds good. That's my brother, but he doesn't really like being on camera, so I turned it off for a second. I turned the, that's why I turned the, like this. I turned the video off for a second because my brother was in here, so sorry about that. So yeah, we're just putting now the, what I did here was put the butter into the pan here. Now we're gonna get, I think, like 2 cups of flour. Get 2 cups of flour on my measuring cup. Everything's all over the place today because I'm not very organized right now. Where are my measuring cups? Moria says, where am I from? We are from the United States. God, I'm like dying today. I'm just gonna cry. This hurts so badly. I'm trying to do anything when you're hurting. Where are my measuring cups? Where are all my measuring cups? There's one, that's the smallest one. Ma, you know where my measuring cups are? Like beyond just this one smallest one? I got like the smallest, tiniest measuring cup. That's it. Yeah, that's where I'm looking. This is so irritating. Try to cook and I don't have any of my supplies. I don't know where things are and I'm exhausted trying to find things. What the F? This is not a happy Thanksgiving for me. I'm like in so much pain. I think I'm just going to end this live. This is not going to be fun for anyone to watch because I'm just like not feeling well. Now I have one over here. This might be the right size, or at least it's bigger than the one that I have over there. I was using it for my birds to scoop their food because I couldn't find their food scooper. Nope, this is still the small one. What the F? Seriously. I'm trying not to swear, but like... There's gotta be measuring cups somewhere. I only have like the 2 smallest ones. Like, where are the regular size measuring cups? You guys gotta wait here because I can't go in the main room with the family.
Well, I brought some silverware over to wash,
I don't
so.
know how, I have one measuring cup.
Oh, the 1 cup one.
I have a ton of measuring,
Full? Yeah, the
No, it's a
full.
half.
I have a bunch of measuring
Well,
cups at
either
home.
or, where?
We use the half a cup.
I have a million
one
measuring cups at home that I never use. Take them all.
Yeah, give them to me then. Yeah.
Take them all.
The only one I did use last week was the half a cup one. What's up there?
Those are bird stuff.
Did you check your drawers?
Yeah, I've been checking my drawers.
Look at the measuring cups.
Nothing in there.
Well, you have a half one.
Yeah, somewhere.
How come you throw
Not
in-
there. Those are like 3/4 and 1/4. I have to take like 4
You get too much
1/4s.
stuff. Let me look for the. I will look for that. That's the only one I could think of. It was a half a cup, so we used that to measure something. But I bought some fruit. I'll look for the half a cup one. I don't know if they're even cleaning it over there. Well, usually on I put them on here.
Yeah, they're not
But I
there.
haven't even washed over here. Maybe I'll look underneath and see if it fell. Because sometimes stuff
That's what I
falls.
was trying to do, but I can't get down on the floor like this. It's hurting. I'm like trying to get down here, but it's too painful for me to get up and down like this. That's why I said if I can't find these things easily, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to kill myself trying to find a freaking measuring cup when I'm in so much pain. I can't be getting up and down like this. It hurts. I don't understand how much this hurts. I have a whole set of measuring cups that just vanished. My spoons too. I have my measuring spoons and those are gone. Are my measuring spoons over there too, or no? They're not in here.
I have a bunch of cups at my house. So,
Well, that doesn't help me right now.
no, I know, I live 20 seconds away, so.
I'm driving up the street to get them right a second.
Pause for just 1 second. More than anybody here wants pie or cake or
Yeah, that's what I
cookies
said.
or
If
what.
it's gonna be this
No, hold
difficult,
on.
I'm just not gonna do
More
it.
than anybody wants any of those things, we want you to also have a nice, relaxing day without any
Yeah,
pressure.
that's what I said.
So
If I
take it in
can't find
stride.
this
If we
shit,
can't
then I'm
figure it
not gonna
out,
do it.
we can't figure it out. Am I on live?
Well,
I don't want to be on live.
I was making a pie, or trying to make a pie. All right, sorry, I was getting a pep talk from my brother. And they found the half measuring cup, which is still not the right one, but I can use it at least. I'd rather do doubles. I can double fill the half measuring cup instead of having to go 4 times with this one. Then I'll lose track of what I'm counting. And yeah, so, all right. I like to cook. It's not that. It's just, like, I actually enjoy cooking. Cooking is usually relaxing for me. It's when I can't find my things that I get, like, irritated, and I can't hunch and look for things right now because my back and my shoulders are all messed up. Oh. So there's one half a cup. Sorry, not 1 cup, half a cup. There's another half a cup. Lewis says, guys, I figured out how to fire. Ew, that's gross. No, we don't want to know. Oh, wait, that's sugar. I need, sorry, wrong one. Let's put a whole cup of sugar in there. That's not what I wanted. I think we'll be good without that knowledge, Lewis. There we go. Okay. So that was still only 1 cup. Now we need a second cup. Okay, there's 1.5. And then I like to mix it a little bit before I put the rest of it in, so it doesn't get overmixed. So I got 1.5 cups of, sorry, let's flip this way. 1.5 cups of sugar this way, or sorry, 1.5 cups of flour this way with the butter. I can plug this in. Lewis Cunt says, am I Jewish? No, I'm not Jewish, I'm Italian. Italian. I know I have a big nose. It's a Roman nose, not a Jewish nose. Alright, there we go. So we'll put 1 more half cup. I put all of it. And then I wanted to put a little bit more of the, well, I didn't even get it in there yet. I was trying to get my coconut oil. The coconut oil gives it like a nice flavor and crisp to it. It really helps get that flakiness, along with the butter, obviously. I know some people use like lard, and I think it gives it like a similar feel of the lard. I don't like to use lard. Oh, that's good. Now we just need some water. Alright, now we need some water. Hi, Looney. Okay, no, it's just that you look Jewish head to toe. I didn't know Jewish have Jewish feet. Do I have Jewish feet? Hi, Looney. Off. Boop, boop. Alexander Pavlov says something in like Russian or something. Hi. Alright, we need cold water. Cold water. You're supposed to have ice water, but I don't have any crust ice, so this is where it's going to have cold water. I'm too lazy to get the ice today, so it is what it is. It kind of makes like a crumble. You can see. Oh, he said he hasn't seen that type of mixer in ages. It's just a KitchenAid. A KitchenAid mixer. Artisan. I don't know what type of mixer people use nowadays. I mean, I have had this mixer for like 20 years, but I think they still make them. It's just a KitchenAid, basic KitchenAid mixer. Aria says, do you know why I can't send gifts on Butterflies Live? Huh, I don't know. Does she not have them enabled, maybe? I'm not sure. So I was able to send one the other day. I'm talking to my live people. Alright, we need some more water. more water. And keep mixing. Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, sorry, my alarm's going off. Oh, there we go. Sorry, yeah, it got disconnected. Alright, so now we're going to put our, oh, you know what, I didn't put any sugar, because I was accidentally almost put sugar in, and wasn't the amount of sugar that I wanted. I didn't want to put it in at that time, and now I'm putting it in all together. Mix that a little more. Some sugar up into that. That's not the way you do it, but probably should have done it before it was mixed. Your butt hurts. I'm sorry to hear that. We all been there. We all had butt hurting days. Try some like Metamucil. I'm also at like the worst angle with like looking down. That's my better angle. There we go. Get up there. It's like looking at my nose. Good idea. Yep. Get some fiber. Yum. I love to eat the dough. Alright, we're going to switch to the dough hook. That's going to make the dough go into like kind of a ball. Knead it out a little bit. There we go. All right. Almost got it made. Don't need that anymore. Alright, we're gonna freeze this dough for a little while. Get it nice and cold, and then roll it out. Ooh. Alright, hold on, I need my hands again. Need my hands. I'm going to cut this into 2 doughs. So we're just kind of, come on. Hi Jamie, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. We're making our belated Thanksgiving pie because I was late making it. So, come on in, you can come in. Happy Thanksgiving, Looney. Looney just came in. How are you doing, Jamie? Are you doing a Thanksgiving at your house? My brothers and everyone are already in the other room, so I'm trying to make up this pie so I can go join everybody. Okay. All right. Okay. Little dough ball. Little baby dough ball. Okay, we're gonna go get this cold while we mix up the rest of the mix up the rest of the filling. We're gonna mix up the filling. So this is gonna go into my freezer for a few. Right there in the freezer. Just gotta get that a little cold. Especially since I didn't use the ice. I usually use ice water, but I didn't have ice water. Oh, hi Butterfly, you're here. We're just doing a short live stream while I make my pie. Then I have to go join my fam. But yeah, just a short one. Say happy Thanksgiving to everybody while I get my pie going. Hope everyone's Thanksgiving's going well. I'm struggling on mine. I'm struggling a bit with pain, but we're pulling through. My brother just came and gave me a pep talk. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the filling container. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I stopped and grabbed a stuffed mushroom. There's food in the other room. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie says hit the like and subscribe. Did you finish your live, Butterfly? I didn't want to say that I was going live when I was in yours. I wasn't even sure if I would. And I didn't want to distract anyone from yours, so I just quietly went and did my own. So I wasn't going to be here very long anyway. Okay. So, hey Trocado, how are you doing? Trocadero. So this is just pumpkin from my garden mixed with some of the evaporated milk. So I've just already blended it. That's all I did. Here is just blended pumpkin and evaporated milk. So that's going to go into my blender or into the mixer now because it's too big to fit in my blender, the rest of it. I used to have a nice big blender and I would just do everything in the blender for the innards, for the filling. I would just do it all in the blender, but my blender is broken and I only have this crappy one from the 80s that's tiny. I don't know how people did things back then. Yeah, if anyone wants to pitch in and get me a Christmas gift, I need a new blender so we can do better cooking streams. Okay. Let me swish a little bit of that around in there. I'm trying to get all the stuff out of there. But yeah, we got the pumpkin was from my garden this year. That's what I love about being able to grow my pumpkins in my garden, and then I always make the best pumpkin pie. Sorry, my hair is a mess today. It's horrible. We're just gonna fluff it up. Messy, crazy hair today. Yeah, my nice blend, well, that one wasn't even that nice either. That one was like 20 years old too, but it was nicer than this one. At least it was bigger and it had more options when it was working. It didn't work very well. It had like a crack in the bottom, so it would always leak. And then because it was leaking so much every time, like over time, it like corroded the wires. And then I went to plug it in one day and it just sparked and died. Oh, well, it's just very puffy and kind of, it's puffy in all the weirdest spots and then just kind of I don't know. I've been trying to brush it and tame it, but it's not. It's also like in that in-between phase right now, and I don't have enough energy to style it. It's hard for me to lift my arms up right now. I'm getting like pain in here whenever I lift my arm, so I don't have enough energy to style it. So it's just poofy in all the weird places. Got bed head, hat head, whatever. I might just throw a hat on. Okay. Let me see. We need 4 eggs. Usually 5. Here's my eggies. Okay, so we got eggy eggs. 1. Extra goop out of there. Here, let me actually do this in a little bowl. Put these in a bowl so I can make sure I don't get any shells. How's everyone else's Thanksgiving been? Do you guys have a good spread? Have you had family come over? Do you do it late? Ours kind of early. My family's already here. But my older brother's outside. He's the one who just came in a minute ago to give me a pep talk. And now he's outside doing some things with the goat house, trying to fix it up in there a little bit they want to put the chickens in there for the guinea hens. I guess temporarily over the winter, which sucks because it's going to take away room for the goats, but there's nowhere else to put them right now, and they don't want to build a full coop yet. So, I don't know. I don't get any say in it because it's not my house, but I am bummed that they're taking space away from my goats. I did a lot of work to clean it up in the goat house and try to give them more space, and then as soon as they see more space open up, my mom's like, oh, we can put the chickens there. And I'm like, like, no, the whole point was to give the goats more space, not for you to just put the chickens in the space where the goats were. They don't listen. Not my house, not my say. Anyway, okay, 4, and then I have 1 in there already, so that's good. Mix this up a little bit. Alright, so I already dropped 1 egg in, and now we have 4 more. Just mix them a tiny bit here. Mix them over this so if it drips, it'll drip in there. I'm just mixing this up a little bit. Hi, Stratty. Stratty's coming over. He likes egg. Stratus. Stratty, you coming to steal the egg? You want me to get you an egg, Stratty? Come here. Get the kitty an egg. Come here, kitty. Get the egg for the kitty. Oh, you want it mixed up? Like I did a minute ago? Here, I'll mix it up for you. We'll mix up an egg for the kitty too now. You want a scrambled egg? you go. Here you go. Meow. Go get some scrambled egg for the cat. I thought they were going to live. Yeah, they are going to eventually, but they're doing temporary. They don't have, I guess, time or whatever to build what they want to build over there. They want to build like a nice big thing for them over there. And they don't have enough time to build it. So they're putting them in the chicken coop, in the goat house temporarily until they get something else built. Your cat and birds stay together. I mean, they all live in the same house. The cats, we have these birds over here. They don't really bother them. Yeah, Stratus is going to love the eggs the birds lay. You like that? He always comes when he hears me cracking eggs. So yeah, they're taking over the goat house, I guess, temporarily. But it's still like, it's a long winter. Viggy says, I mean, are they friendly with each other? Well, we just don't let them interact with each other. I'm sure he would try to eat them if they were left alone for too long. We don't let the birds out of the cage when the cats are around. I always make sure the cats are outside or in the crate or in the bedroom. I just lock them in the bedroom or whatever when I want to let the birds out. Courtney says, fancy collar, sir. Yeah, I love his collar. He's got little sparkles. He kind of needs a new one. It's getting a little ratty, at least on the ends and stuff. But I can't find one. I want to get like a replacement of this one because I really like this one. It's very pretty and it goes with him with his gray. Just gives him a little, it doesn't like stand out too much because it's also gray, the collar, but it's just like sparkly. Viggy says, oh, I see some videos where both are together friendly, so I thought this was one of them. No, I think those type of videos are, I don't know, the people can say that their animal's friendly, but it's friendly until it's not. Those kind of videos are accidents waiting to happen. It's like a very big risk to put your pets together like that. Especially with like if you have small birds, because these birds are so delicate, even just getting like whacked with a paw. Especially with the dog and cat one, or dog and bird ones. The cats, you know, they're not as heavy. So if the cat just like whacked them, they might be okay. But with a dog, just getting like whacked with a paw by a dog could like really hurt these type of birds. At least the type that I have, they're like little lovebirds. Yeah, it's all good until it's not. So my preference is just to not risk it. What? Peter says, are you willing to sell the cat to a Chinese meat market? No. No. No, this is my baby. Why would I sell him to a meat market? I know he's chunky and he's got a lot of meat on his bones. He's a big cat. Huh, you'd have a lot of meat on you. They want to eat you, Stratus. They want to eat you because you're chunky. He's really not fat. He's just big. He's a big cat. He weighs like 14 pounds, but he's not actually fat. He's just fluffy. You're just fluffy. All right, are you done? You done for now? I'll put it in the fridge for now. Okay. You can have some more later. Yeah, we're not gonna eat. Viggy says, are they finches? No, they're lovebirds. Here, I'll show you real quick. I do have to finish my pie, but I'll show you the birdies. They're lovebirds. Small parrots. They're in the parrot family. Hi. This is Frightful. She just turned 4. Actually, her birthday was last week on the 20th. Hi. Yeah, you giving me nibbles? You giving me nibbles? Nibble nibbles? Nibble nibbles? Peter says I want crazy birds too. Yeah, we don't eat the birds either. Yeah, aren't they sweet? There's 4. There's Halo, Blue Moon, Frightful, and Twilight. They're giving me little nibbles. Oh, little nibbles. Yes, they're very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Nibble nibbles. No, they're lovebirds. Is that a canary? No, they're lovebirds. Lovebirds. Agapornis rosicalis is their scientific name. Yep, all four of them are lovebirds, just different colors. This guy here is the dad of these two. He's the daddy of these two. Yeah, hello, you're good daddy. You're good daddy. And this is a boy too, he's not the mom. There's three. Yeah, Google it. They're lovebirds. Peach face lovebird. There's different types of lovebirds. There's what is it called? There's Fisher's lovebird, black-masked lovebirds, Madagascar lovebirds. Those ones aren't very common as pets. There's a few different kinds. The Fishers and the black-masked are the other two most common. Here, another drink. But yeah, they're all lovebirds. The two younger ones I raised from little eggs. We hatched them and raised them. Here's my, here it is, in my whipper thing, actually. Do I have the other, here, hold on. Oh, you know they're lovebirds, but I thought the dad was a canary. No, canaries are like yellow, although they do have red canaries too. Canaries are usually like all one color for the most part. Yeah, the dad can't be a different type of bird than the other birds. If the dad's a canary, then the other ones would have to be a canary too, because he's their dad. Oh, give me 1 sec. I'll show them in a sec again. I gotta get my pie on the road here. We'll go back and look at them again. Moria says, "Hi sister, show the birds." I know, everyone loves the birds. Hold on, let me whip this up. Alright, get the eggs in there. I'm gonna wear my, oh, here, there. Got my measuring spoons. Let's see. Teaspoon of vanilla. Get our vanilla extract. Oh, I have this one. Here we go. This one's open. You got a doggy too? Yep, we have lots of pets here. We have a dog, 2 cats, the 4 lovebirds, 2 goats, and 6 guinea hens. So there's quite a few animals. Tiny bit more. Lots of animals. There's like 15, yeah. Some of them are my mom's, but they all live here. The hens are my mommy's. And the goats are technically my mom's too, but I take care of them for the most part. I've pretty much adopted the goats, but they were my mom's. Here are the birds. Chill, here's the birds. I just had to finish mixing that. See? Oh, hi, Frightful. I'll give them a treat. You want a Thanksgiving treat? A Thanksgiving treat? Yes. Oh my goodness. Halo will start begging. Watch. That's how he begs. He rubs his beak. You want it? You want it, Halo? You want it? You want it? You gonna rub for it? You beg? Yeah? Good boy. They're all like, give me that treat, give me that treat. Hold on, birdies, here, let me cut it in half. It's a little big. Cut it in half and so you guys can both have some. Drop some pieces. There we go. Don't just go out and buy some birds. Viggy says, I want to go buy some birds now. Yeah, don't go buy some birds. You got to do your research and stuff. These birds take a lot to care for. They can become mean and nasty if you don't give them lots of attention. They get rehomed a lot, which is sad because people don't spend enough time with them and then they get nippy. Here you go. And you need room for a nice big cage. Like this is like even low for the type, small for the amount of birds that I have since I have 4 of them. I started with just Halo in this cage, in this big flight cage, because they need room to fly, especially if they're not able to get out as much, which mine used to get out a lot, but they only are able to get out like once or twice a week now. They used to come out every day, but where I have all the other animals now, it makes it harder to get them out, especially with the dog. Looney doesn't like being in her crate, or I used to love her crate, so she would go in her crate all the time, and I'd just shut the door. Viggy says these cute birds get mean too. Yeah, Courtney says all birds can be mean. I mean, mine aren't because I spent a lot of time with them. I raised them since they were babies, like to be handled and stuff. But if you get a bird that's never been handled, then they can be afraid of fingers, and like Blue can be a little, not afraid of hands, but he doesn't like hands that much. He'll jump on, but he doesn't like the fingers. So you have to give him his, like my elbow. Or my my forearm, not my fingers. And Halo's the same way. He doesn't like fingers unless I'm feeding him treats. So I have a couple birds that you learn to respect their boundaries, where they don't like being handled as much. Halo does not like being picked up. The 2 younger ones are fine. I raised them since they were little. But Blue Moon is a rescue, so he wasn't used to me as much. I can still handle him, but he's just not as, doesn't like me petting around his face and stuff. Oh, thank you, Viggy. Viggy says, no, I'm just kidding. I can't have birds because I have a husky. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I have a husky as well, but we just don't let the birds out of the cage when the dog's around. And I taught her when she was young not to jump at the cage. I used to have a thing that was under the cage to keep her from jumping at it. And now she just knows not to jump at it, but it took a while to get there. Courtney says I used to have a house full. Yeah, it used to be like me, huh? Lots of animals all over. Okay, we need a cup of sugar, brown sugar. Half cup of brown sugar. And then a cup of regular sugar. Brown sugar in here. And then I got like a 1/4 cup of white sugar. Mix it up. Yeah, your dog is cute. The little Yorkie Pomeranian. Yeah, Ari's Animal Friends. They call me Ari on here because it's Ari's Animal Friends. It's Ari, Anna, Ariana, either way, whatever. Ziggy asks what happened to all of Courtney's pets. I mean, over time, they, you know, pass away when they get old sometimes. You know, people have pets, they don't have them forever, sadly. Viggy asks, am I baking cake? No, a pumpkin pie. That's a pumpkin pie filling. Okay, now we need my cinnamon. Got my cinnamon here. Let's see, a teaspoon, couple teaspoons. I always do a few. Heaping teaspoon and another regular teaspoon. Yeah, that's old. Courtney says her dog is 16 in human years, so she's slowing down. Doggy, cat, and rabbit heaven. Yeah, the Rainbow Bridge. It's very sad when they go there. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? I need my... That's garlic. I was looking for ginger. I like to put a little bit of ginger in my cinnamon. So my mom might have all the... Maybe not. Can I take it back? Clove. Oh, we're out of clove. I forgot to buy new clove. That's annoying. I use the rest of the clove with my mom. There's allspice. It's similar to clove at least. What about nutmeg? I have allspice. And ginger. Alright, I'll have to sub. I love the clove. I love the smell of clove, but I'm out of it, so we're gonna have to sub the allspice and just put a little extra allspice. You're from India? And Biggie's from India too. Cool. We got a lot of Indian people here. Viggy says Courtney's a good pet mom because 16 isn't easy. Yeah, it's hard when they get older. It takes a lot of round-the-clock care sometimes. They can't hold it as long. You gotta take them out. Okay. All right, we got nutmeg going in. Just do another teaspoon of nutmeg. Then a teaspoon of ginger. No, half teaspoon of ginger. Ginger's pretty strong. Half a teaspoon of ginger. Oh, sorry, it's sticking in there. A tiny bit more because it's sticking. Ginger. And now my allspice. Teaspoon of allspice. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not easy. Courtney says I'm just an old lady. Viggy says I wish I could smell the beautiful pumpkin pie. Yeah, oh my god, it does start to smell good. When it starts baking, it's not in the oven yet, so it only has a little bit of a smell now. But yeah, when it starts baking, the smell permeates the whole house. Let's that a little bit. Courtney says the chat is fun today. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Can I sleep with your girlfriend's mom? I think that would be a little disrespectful to your girlfriend and maybe her mom. It's like ruining some family dynamics there. You might think it's fun in the moment, but that'll like cause lifelong trauma of the family dynamic. Would you like it if your girlfriend slept with your dad? How about that? That's a different question. That's always a good way to figure out if something's okay, is like play it back in reverse. Be like, well, would I like if this person did the same thing to me, or like, you know, something similar. If it doesn't make you feel good to think about someone doing it to you, then probably best not to do it to someone else. Yeah, gross, exactly. Vicky says this is the only sane chat I've ever had in a live stream today. Yeah, our streams are usually pretty chill, so glad you came and are enjoying a nice chat with less insanity. We try to keep the insanity down. It gets a little crazy sometimes at night when I'm being silly. But I don't get too crazy most of the time. We had that late night with Ari chat. Ari After Dark. Legion says, okay, I will not sleep with her. Thanks for your advice. I appreciate that. No problem. Yeah, just think about it. Don't sleep around. Yeah, especially when you already got a girlfriend. All right. I think we got this done. Yeah, this tastes good. All right, the filling is done. Now we gotta roll out our doughs. My bro's coming in to check on the turkey every now and then. Let's just clear off the table so that I can, right, I got everything. Evaporated milk, vanilla, allspice, ginger, sugar, cinnamon. That's my little ratty pumpkin pie recipe that I've had for like 20 years. My notebook from when I was in high school. All my little recipes in there. Yeah, let me move these over here. Just move these over here is where I can put them back under after. So my spices go down there. I just need room on the table now to roll out my dough. Oh, hi, Christine. Happy Thanksgiving. I wasn't going to go live, but I ended up doing it just this short one here, just like an hour while I'm making my pie. But we're almost done with the pie. I won't be on too much longer, but glad I caught you. Hi, how are you doing? Courtney says, yeah, be safe and respectful to your partner. Good tips, right? Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Okay, oh wait, I wanted to show you this first. So we got our dough. Now it's like a little more hardened, so it's easier to roll without sticking. I'm gonna leave one in the freezer for now. One out. Okay, so now we're gonna roll. Oh, I already put my stuff away. Did I? Did I already put it away? Oh, I did. I need the flour again. Need a little more flour to roll. Actually, might need to put the rest of that in here. Just put the rest of that in there. That's fine. Okay, this is what I've been using as my tripod to prop up my camera. Oh, you see this cute little bluebird feather? Isn't that pretty? Little bluebird feather, or like blue jay. Christine asks, Animal Lover asks, is my family there? Yes, they're here. They keep poking in every now and then, so they're all in the other room on my mom's side. My brother came over and gave me a pep talk a little while ago because I wasn't feeling good. He helped me pull it together so I can finish making my pie. It was kind of funny. Him telling me that they don't need the pie is what made me want to finish my pie. They're like, we don't actually need the pie. You can like relax and just have your own nice day. So they're like, you know, it's more important that you feel okay. But it was very nice, and it made me feel like I want to do something for everybody anyway. So I just have to go slow. Courtney says BRB. See you soon, Courtney. What about you, animal lover? Courtney Cox? No, I don't think it's Courtney Cox. She is pretty, though, Courtney. I've seen her pictures. She seems like a very pretty person. But I don't think she's an actress from Friends. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know her more from, I didn't really watch Friends, but she was in, like, Scream. She was in all the Scream movies as, like, the reporter. She was the reporter in all the Scream movies. Which I think is actually a new Scream movie coming out. I always watch them. I like those silly slasher movies. I'm into, like, cheesy horror films. Pumpkin says, hi, Ariana, happy Thanksgiving. What are we making? We're making your favorite pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. We're making Pumpkin's favorite. Alright, here we go. We need my pie dishes. There's one. There's one pie dish. Okay, let's see here. Courtney just said be right back, so I don't know if she's back yet. But yeah, I put it on there and then just kind of make like a line. I can see where it lines up. And then we're going to pick it up and put it in the dish. Oh, I need butter first. Butter on the pan. I'm going to ask Mom if she knows where we have another pie dish. I can only find one. Here, hold on. Wait. 1 sec, guys. I have to put the video off for a sec. Okay, he's getting the turkey. So I just snapped the video off when my bro comes. He doesn't like being on camera, so. Try to snap it off as much as I can when I got family. But yeah, my family's here, so they've been coming in and out, getting food and stuff. My mom doesn't have an oven on her side, so we use my oven when we do big stuff. She has like a little toaster oven. So when we do small stuff, we use the toaster oven, but holidays, we always got to use my oven because she doesn't have a big one. She only has the little one. Okay, so we got...
Yeah, you gotta siphon off all the gravy from underneath.
Um,
On off in that oven.
There's going to be room for my pie soon?
This stuff is just being reheated.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Oh god, what was I getting? Oh, the...
Yeah. Yeah, that's the casserole. It's already.
Oh, okay. Need... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What's it called? Cornmeal. Maybe it's on this side. Cornmeal, cornmeal, where is the cornmeal? Does Mom, if she has the cornmeal? Does Mumsy have the cornmeal? Just need my cornmeal. Oh, there it is. It's back here. Turn the cat food. I put a little bit of cornmeal on my breadcrumbs and it helps the Helps the bottom of the pie like crisp up a little bit so that it doesn't stick. So we do butter, like, put butter all around it, and then this. Animal Lover says, I thought you weren't working today. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, and then I remembered I had to do my pie. I didn't know if I was going to do the pie or not. But I figured since I have to be over here doing my pie, because I can't really do it in the other room. If I was doing it with my family over there, then I'd be with my family and I wouldn't be streaming. But since I'm here all alone, I was like, well, I'll give myself someone to talk to for Thanksgiving, because everyone else is over on Mom's side, and I'm over here trying to finish the pie. So yeah, I'm just here while I finish my pie, and then I'm leaving. So when do people... Biggie says, when do people actually buy the turkey? Like the Thanksgiving turkey? Well, I bought mine at the beginning of the month, or like the middle of the month, because I had the EBT shortage thing that happened. I'm disabled and I'm on government whatever. So I was waiting for my EBT to fill back up because I didn't know if we were even going to have a holiday if I couldn't afford to buy the turkey. Because they weren't giving people their EBT and stuff. So, as soon as the EBT finally did drop, this with this government shutdown thing, I went out and I got my turkey, because there was like all this back and forth about if Trump was going to make people give back the benefits. So as soon as I had money in my account, I went and used it so that they couldn't take it back. So I got mine in like November 15th or something like that, but most people get them like this week of the holiday, like probably like Monday, Tuesday. I don't know exactly when, but like, you know, within the week of Thanksgiving, they usually go on sale. I'm just crimping the crust in now of the pie. So yeah, I got mine early, but I would usually get it like the week of Thanksgiving, or the week before. I was like 2 or 3 weeks before this time, just because I just had to get it that way. I was afraid I wouldn't have a turkey at all if I didn't get it when I got it, so. All right. So that's and isn't tomorrow Black Friday? Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. Well, it usually starts, like, people start, at least when I was a kid, I don't know if it's still, people go out to the stores, like, tonight, like, after Thanksgiving, people will be lining up at the stores at, like, midnight. That's how it used to be, at least. I don't know if people still do that, but I haven't done Black Friday shopping in a long time. Pumpkin asks, are we having Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, my brother just came and grabbed the turkey out of the oven. And are Looney and Lucky having turkey? Probably. I'm sure they will. And Stratus. Stratus just had some of my egg from the pie that I was cooking here. What's am I getting? Oh, I need a fork. I need a fork to do my little striations in the dough. And then I need, oh, you know what? I do need an egg. Another egg to baste the crust. What about you guys? Did you guys have Thanksgiving dinner? I'm making a comic book, and it's about a teen that finds an alien that's about to die and bonds with the teen, and it makes a Zorg. Cool. Very creative. Welcome back, Butterfly. We got my pie crust done. You had Thanksgiving lunch. Oh, cool. You have a lunch. Do you guys go back later, like for leftovers? I mean, that's basically what we do too. We call it a dinner, but it's at lunchtime, like now-ish. My brother just pulled the turkey out, so. Here. I'm gonna crimp our little dough with the fork. Crimp, 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 crimp. Do it with the edge of a fork and just crimp the sides to make the little indentations. Okay, and then we get a little bit of egg white. No. Oh. All right, here. Okay, so that's the. Vicky says, I wish I could cook because that looks absolutely yummy. Butterfly says, Wing says, Happy Thanksgiving. Courtney says, Ginger is not having turkey and neither am I. Pumpkin says, yes, we left leftovers for dinner. Yeah, that's kind of how we do it. We have like, it's like only like, what, 2 o'clock-ish now? 2:30? Oh, it's 3:30. Wow. Okay, got a little later than I thought, but I'm used to eating late, so, and we eat late in my family, so we have like, you know, like a late lunch and then late dinner. Gotta mix that up a little bit more. All right. So this one has to, I gotta go run this to my mom's freezer for 1 second while I make the other one, because it's not gonna fit in my freezer. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. I was chatting with my mom. We're talking about going away around New Year's. We have a friend who's like a professional musician. It's like my childhood friend's dad is a professional traveling musician. It's the band NRBQ. So they're going to be around. I guess they have a show after New Year's in Western Mass. So we're trying to figure out a way that we can all go. But I have the animals, so it's hard to go away. So we're trying to think of someone who could watch the animals. Christine asked, what time is the family leaving? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I'm not hoping for them to leave. We haven't even had dinner yet. Like, I making the dessert, but we haven't even sat down to like have dinner and stuff. How long does it take to bake? To bake in the oven is like an hour or so. It takes about an hour and a half tops, depending on how like thick you have it filled. And then yeah, the prep, it takes, you know, like another hour to prep it and everything. So it's a couple hours of a venture when you make pie, especially if you're making it from scratch. Like a lot of people just get the pre-made crust and then they can make the filling themselves. But I like to make my own crust too, because I think the crust of a pie really makes it. The crust really makes it when you have that nice flaky crust, and they don't sell it like that in the stores. The stores have like that basic bitch Pepperidge Farm crust or whatever. Courtney says, welcome in, Anthony. Happy Thanksgiving. Anthony, oh, hello from South Carolina, from Anthony. Hi. Animal Lover wants to know what Butterfly did for fun today. I haven't had much fun. I've just been cooking. This is what I'm doing for fun, is cooking. I like to cook. It's just, you know, I also miss out on some of the family stuff over there because I'm over here cooking. That's why I wanted to do my cooking earlier so I could spend more time with the fam. But my brother's outside too. He's doing stuff, so he's missing out on time too. We haven't even like really sat down for our dinner yet. People come, we chat, and people are doing random things around the house, and then we'll sit down and have our actual dinner. We're all eating kind of together-ish. Nothing being lazy. It sounds fun. I could do with some laziness today. That's what I'm about to do after I finish this pie. I'm going to go sit and be lazy and stuff my face. Be lazy and stuff my face. So you guys already ate to Pumpkin and Animal Lover? He's like, you guys always wake up so early, so you probably do everything early. And then, yeah, just leave leftovers for dinner. I was telling my auntie, because my auntie was here the other day, so I did my massage for her. I was telling her we used to do like big holidays. Like every holiday was like our whole extended family would come over. And it was really cool. I miss holidays like that. We used to have like Thanksgiving would be like over 100 people. Do I even have a second pie dish? I don't know where my second pie dish went. Just cutting the crappy edges off and eating them. Hold on, I gotta go find another pie dish. Thank goodness, I got one. I got one. That one. Got another one. Alright, now we're going to butter the pie dish. Get all in the corners first. And then here, I'm going to get a piece of this. Let's love it. Viggy asked if Courtney does live stream too. Pumpkin says, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Pumpkin. Animal Lover asked what Courtney's been doing for fun. And Courtney doesn't stream. Anthony Ferreira says, you also have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, Anthony. Viggy says, Courtney, okay, watching lives and chilling. Yep. That's what I was doing kind of earlier. When I first woke up, I was watching Butterflies live. Bill Smith. I see the deleted comment. Do you care at all about your appearance? You know, I usually do try. Like, I usually put on makeup and stuff. But yes, this is me without makeup. Just plain-faced. I have not tried at all today. You are right. I'm in pain. This is me trying. I'm focusing more on making the pie and doing things for my family than myself. So, oh, my hair is crazy right now. The hair is crazy. I can't even touch it without it, like static electricity in me. Therapy. Everyone's busy. Yeah, I went and looked it up. Animal Lover says still no package. It says now it's in Fort Myers or something. Pumpkin Pie says, we have pumpkin pie for dessert after dinner. Oh, nice. See? Everyone's got the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie shout out. Jory Loves Food Reviews says, hi, everyone. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Jory. Thank you. Thank you, Courtney, for spreading the Thanksgiving love, too. And thank you, Jory, for spreading the Thanksgiving love. Yeah, I'm a hot mess today. I'll own it. So I started my stream by saying I'm like a mess today. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So now we're going to throw my pie crust up in here. And kind of try to roll this crust over. See, this one's been sitting out too long now. It's getting a little mushy. There we go. All right, now we need that little fork again. Where did the fork go? Oh, here it is. All right, now we do my little fork. So, do a little, hold on. I'm not trying very hard on this thing either to make it perfect, but boop, boop. Okay, there we go. There's our little, that's not going to matter because the pie filling is going to cover that up. There we go. There's number 2. All right, let's go grab the other. You want to see how it turns out? Well, it's not going to, you're not going to be able to see when it comes out of the oven, but I usually take a picture of it and put it on my community wall because I'm not going to stay live for like the next hour. I'm going to end the live when I put it in the oven and then go hang out with my family while it cooks. But if you want to see how it turns out, like and subscribe, and then you can go check out the community wall later. I usually post a picture when stuff comes out of the oven. When I do cooking streams like this, that the thing takes a long time to cook. I don't usually stay on the whole time, but I always post a picture afterwards. So, or like a short video. So yeah, if you like and subscribe, then you can see it either on the community page or I'll do like a shorts video. Possibly both. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the other pie crust that I can divvy this filling in between them. Oh, thank you, Biggie. Thank you for liking and subscribing. All right, I'll be right back. I got to get the other crust. Oh. Alright. So I need that little bit of egg. What's that egg? I didn't use that whole egg, did I? I don't think I used that whole egg. I need another egg? Must have done it. I need another egg. I didn't realize I used the whole thing. I need another egg to baste the second crust. Alright, basting the second crust now with the egg whites. You just take some egg whites and baste it along the sides of the crust. So it gets nice and golden brown and not like dry. Makes it a little more glazed. There we go. All right, now we have to mix the fillings. So we're going to put the fillings in between these two pies. I need both of them so that I can kind of make sure they both get an even amount. Alrighty, there we go. Yum. Yum, yum. So that was the pies. Then I usually kind of, if I can, well, that one's not moving very well, but if there's a lot of space, I kind of move it down a little bit, the crust, so it can kind of sink into it a little bit. There we go. Makes it just so the crust kind of sinks in there a little bit. So it's not too far away from, there we go. Ta-da! Them's the pies. Vicky says, I love the birds chirping. Yeah, they're always in the background. Unless I'm outside, they're pretty much always in the background of my stream. You know it's Ari stream because there's always birds a-chirping. Birds a-chirping. See, See, the thing is, there's other stuff in the oven right now, so I don't know what to do with this. Like, this needs to kind of go in right away. Hold on. But yeah, I'm gonna go, I guess, ask my family how to get this pie in the oven, because they have stuff in the oven. I gotta figure out if their stuff's ready to come out, but this is how the pies are waiting to go in the oven, and then I will send y'all a video update of either a short or something on the community page when they're done. You'll get to see how they come out, because I always post how they come out. So yeah, they'll get nice and golden brown on top. These are pumpkins from my garden, so very proud of them. It was a fully from scratch endeavor. But I'm going to get going and go hang out with my fam. So hope everyone else is having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Where are the animals? There's Stratus. You guys can say happy Thanksgiving from Stratus. Say goodnight, Stratus. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Good to see you all. Hope everyone's Thanksgiving goes well. I think Looney's hanging out with the family over there, so I can't get a photo of her, but maybe later I can post a short of Looney too. Unless she'll come over. Looney, are you over there? Yeah, there she is. Okay, everyone's outside. Wait, look. There's our turkey. That's our turkey. Isn't that good looking? It's stuffing. Everyone went outside for a minute, so I'm able to film. Delicious turkey. We got an antipasto plate that looks pretty picked over. We had eggs, like hard-boiled eggs, cranberry sauce. That's always a hit. Looney. You guys left with Looney out here. That's what she's doing. She's trying to steal stuff. Can't leave with Looney in here. Look at these animals picking over everything. That's why the animals are in here. Naughties. Oh, and there was meatballs somewhere. Oh, there's the meatballs. I haven't tried one yet, but I want a meatball. Looks good. Always can't have an Italian dinner without meatballs. So yeah, that's our Thanksgiving spread. And then there's a couple things in the oven, which I think is like our mashed potatoes and green beans. The mashed potatoes to go with the turkey are what's in the oven. Your husky is brown, hee hee. Looney's kind of brown. She's got gray and silver and tan, and she's all different colors. Black, silver, tan, and white. Huh. All right, cutie. Come on. All right, fam's coming back in, so I gotta go. Yep, and then the little black cat is Lucky. I'm just guarding the food over here from the animals. All right. But yeah, I gotta find out when my food can go in the oven. But yeah, everyone have a good Thanksgiving. I'm glad I got to show y'all. There's Lucky. Yeah, that's Lucky. Happy Thanksgiving from Lucky. Y'all got to say happy Thanksgiving from all the animals. Hi. Bye, Lucky. Bye. Bye, Courtney. Bye, Animal Lover. Bye, Viggy. Bye, Butterfly. Bye, Jamie. And hope you all have a wonderful day. And everyone else who was here, too. Bye. Polite People says, I love the big black cat. Yeah, he's our littlest. He's a kitten. Lucky the kitten. He's one. Little 1-year-old kitten. Mwah. Little brat. Little bratty cat.